Dear friends in Jesus Christ, we are about to begin the Holy Week with the celebration of the Palm Sunday. And this year it is on 5th of April. This week is very significant for all Christians, especially the celebration of the Paschal Triduum, beginning with the Lord's Supper on Holy Thursday and ending on Easter Sunday. The Paschal Triduum celebration is the heart and apex of the liturgical year. Unfortunately, at this time of a complete lockdown in our country, due to the fear of the spread of the deadly COVID-19 pandemic, and almost everything and everyone is affected, and normal life has nearly come to a standstill. Our social, economic and religious lives are painfully hit by what is known as social distancing, which is indispensable to curtail the transmission of the virus. This video is a little help as to how we can maximum utilize this quarantine isolation time to fruitfully participate in the Paschal Triduum as per the directives of the Church. One of the best ways to prepare ourselves during this time is to purify us and cleanse us through the sacrament of reconciliation. But the question is, where do I find a priest, a confessor, because I can't get out of the house? The Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 1452, clearly tells us, if you can't find a priest to confess to, speak directly to God, your Father, and tell Him the truth. Tell Him all your failures, all your mistakes, and ask for pardon with all your heart. Make an act of contrition and promise to God that you will go to confession as soon as possible, and immediately you will return to the state of grace. Such a contrition and promise to God brings forgiveness of both venial and mortal sins. Secondly, the online celebration of the Holy Mass. The Church is encouraging all her faithful during this time to join the live streaming of the liturgical celebrations through the electronic media at their disposal. I am so happy to see that so many dioceses and parishes are live streaming Holy Mass during these days through the internet, TV, radio, YouTube, etc. The Holy Father's daily Holy Mass is live streamed, and more than 13 million for the first time in the history is attending or participating in this Mass. If your local church has one, it is better that you join at this to foster a sense of belonging to the local church. It is important that as you would prepare to go to the church to participate in the Holy Mass, there be some sort of preparation. Preferably set up a home altar, a table with a white piece of cloth, candles and a crucifix on it. Come together as a family around the table. Properly dressed, switch off all your gadgets that could disturb. Recite the prayers and responses and join in the singing of the hymns. Now, how do I receive the Holy Communion? It has been a tradition in the Catholic Church that when circumstances prevent one from receiving Holy Communion, one makes an act of spiritual communion, which is a source of grace. Spiritual communion is an ardent desire to receive Jesus in the most holy sacrament and lovingly embrace Him at a time or in circumstances when one cannot receive Him in sacramental communion. The most common reason for making an act of spiritual communion is when a person cannot attend the Mass. Acts of spiritual communion increase our desire to receive sacramental communion and help us avoid the sins that would make us unable to receive Holy Communion worthily. Following is a prayer for spiritual communion. My Jesus, I believe that you are present in the most holy sacrament. I love you above all things and I desire to receive you in my soul. Since I cannot at this moment receive you sacramentally, come at least spiritually into my heart. I embrace you as if you were already there, and I unite myself wholly to you. Never permit me to be separated from you. Amen. I hope this beautiful week will become a fruitful week for all of us through a prayerful and meaningful celebration of the sacraments in the best way possible through the media. Thank you.